Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amy. So today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup look. Obviously this ain't every day for everybody else, but this is like what I would prefer because it looks good with my outfits. Take a look. Take a look. So yes, if you love what you're looking at, just keep watching and I'll show you all my tips and tricks. Start off with the Makeup Forever hydrating primer on your face because a hydrated face is a happy face. Let's get started to actually painting our face. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD sticks. I use the color 120 because I'm white as hell. And I just put this shit everywhere. And before I blend it out, I just like to put my color corrector on so that it can blend out together. And I use the NYX concealer and orange. And I only put it under my eyes to color correct my black circles, because you know, what's sleep, you know? And guys, don't drag this stuff down. Like, it's not like regular concealer. Booty blenders with some mineralized charged water to hydrate our beauty blender because it just needs some hydration because it's dry as hell. And Tanya's dancing in the background. How am I supposed to take this seriously?
Now you know how I feel. Oh, quit licking your butt.
You're just gonna want to tap this stuff out like it ain't nobody's business. And if you're extra like me, I use another concealer. I'm gonna use the RCMA Council of Makeup. I don't freaking know. Cool. And I'm gonna use these two colors. As you can see, they've hit pan. And I just put these under my eye to go over the orange, so I don't look orange. Now we're gonna contour, and I'm going to use the OCC R5 concealer. This one is like their old packaging, but it's like their foundation or whatever, and it's bomb. Let me tell you right now, I am messy as hell, so don't judge me, okay? Because I'm gonna put this everywhere. I'm using the MAC, oh my god, it's all rubbed off already. The MAC 188. I hope it says 188. Alright guys, we're ready for the world. Let's just set this and just call it a day. So, to highlight, I'm actually going to be using the Makeup Forever pan stick. I use this one in the shade Ivory. I'm going to use the flat brush. And to clean up the mess, we're just going to go right under the lip and go straight to this little funny part of our ear and drag this shit down. If you did it right, you should look crazy like this. Just like I'm gonna grab our MAC Pipe and Prime pen in Bright Forecast. And we're gonna put this under our eyes for extra love. Like if there isn't already an extra love already. Spray the shit some more. And then I just kind of bounce it on my hand so it's not too wet to the point where it like separates the makeup. So, you know. And on the forehead, you're gonna wanna blend it in place. And then as it's blended, just go ahead and blend the rest of the contour in so that it doesn't look hella crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, I like a really contoured forehead. That's my preference. And then for right under the contour, we're just gonna wanna tap it to where the lines are kind of diffusing. Blend out the bottom so we're not running around like Tanya with lines and shit.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Grab your stippling brush again. Alright, and now we're going to spray the crap out of our face with some Fix Plus. Ooh.
You see me doing work.
So I'm gonna use the RCMA No Color Powder because it's bomb and you can take pictures in it, and I wanna take pictures all day, every day. So we're just gonna tap out our lines here because ain't nobody trying to have no lines. You know what I'm talking about. And we're gonna grab our Black Beauty Blender and we're just going to tap this stuff in there. And make sure, guys, you're wearing a shirt you don't give two shits about. Like, you don't want to ruin your clothes. This shit's gonna fall everywhere. I'm going to set my smile lines and around my nose and the top of my mouth. Like there is no tomorrow. And then I'm gonna switch to a powder puff because I like powder puffs. Alright, so to set my contour, I'm going to use the Ben Nye banana powder because I'm too white for it and it's just been sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to use this to set my contour. I got this idea from Miss Fame because I was like, yes, now I know what to set my contour with. So thanks, boo. And after all that fun stuff is happening, we're just gonna get our powder puff again and we're just going to tap our face out. Forgive me, I do my face like a drag queen, so you know, you'll get used to it. Then after that, I get my eyeshadow primer and just kind of clear off my lids. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So hard when you have claws, so bear with me. Okay, so now I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Loose Powder in medium to bake under my eyes. And I'm gonna get my my powder puff again, and I'm just going to put a lot of this powder under my eye so we can catch fallout. Okay, like in the camera, she looks like, oh my gosh, flawless. Like that makeup just like it's looking good. So like putting all this powder and like pressing it onto the face, it makes your face super soft and flawless and like it's not going anywhere. Right, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Electric Palette, and I'm going to also be using the Melt Radioactive Stacks. I'm gonna do one of my favorite looks, and it's very colorful, it's very loud, and there's glitter everywhere, so be prepared. Start off with the Slow Burn, which is the like orange color. And I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush from Anastasia. It usually comes in her palettes nowadays. So if you can cop one, you should probably get one. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna work it from my actual like eyebrow, and I'm going to move it kind of like above my crease. Lightly kind of follow your eye shape and flick it upwards. Very lightly. A little flick. I'm gonna grab a MAC 224, it's like Bay, and we're just going to blend out the edges so that it doesn't look like there's any harsh lines anywhere. Okay, so then now we're gonna grab the Jilted, which is like it looks like a fuchsia color, I'm guessing. Fuchsia. And we're gonna use that on, I have smaller eye space, so I'm going to be using a bullet brush for this one so that it can get into my crease really well. Alright, so we're gonna start off with a outer V shape. And then we're going to work it into the crease. You're gonna get your MAC 224 again and just blend out the edges. And we're gonna grab the Urban color, which is more of like a purple color. And we're gonna use the same brush with it. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the H&M color in Peach Life, and this one looks like this. And I'm going to be putting this one in the inner corner, not the inner corner, but like the inner part of the lid. And I'm going to use this flat brush. This one is actually from Joanne, and it's stained to death, so forgive it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look, do you see the glitter? Do you see the hair? Brush this stuff away. You're gonna need 2 powder puffs, to be honest, one for setting powder and one for your base powder. So I'm gonna use a powder puff to put on my Smashbox photo filter in the shade 3. This thing is wont. It makes your face look so good. To tap this like there's no tomorrow. And I only put it on the perimeters of my face and the middle. We're gonna get started with contouring. So I'm gonna use the, for my first contour step, because I have 3 processes, I'm going to be using the NARS Paloma. And I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush, because this pointed part is wont. And we're just gonna pack this on under the eyes. And then I'm going to use the NARS Ita brush, and I'm going to use the darker shade. And I'm going to use it this way, not this way, but this way, to carve out cheekbones that I don't have. So we're gonna start off this way, and then we're gonna go like this. So we're gonna make our cheekbone like that. And then we're gonna go the opposite way, this way, kind of smiling a little bit to kind of create that cheekbone. Go very lightly so that you don't have like a crazy ass thing going on over here. Cheekbone, where that though? Where that though? Do my forehead, do like the temples. On the top, and lightly go over the entire forehead. And under the jawline. And a little swish on the chin. Second process of contouring. So I'm going to be using the Inglot contouring one. I'm using these 3 shades right here. And I picked these out myself. You can go to like a Macy's counter and find your own colors that you would like to contour with. I got a lighter, a medium, and a darker one. I'm gonna start off with this lighter one at the top, and I'm gonna use that one for my nose and my chin, so like the middle of my face. And I'm gonna use this brush right here because it's kind of super flat and stiff. I get this medium color over here and right here. And I'm gonna get the same brush and I'm gonna go just under and flick it up. I'm going to use the NARS little witchy brush. I have no idea how to pronounce what it is. It's a little witchy brush. And I'm gonna use the same medium color again and just go edit. I get this darker color over here, and this one only goes on the cheeks. So I'm gonna use the Shade and Light palette now, and I'm going to be using these two colors together for super highlighted fleekiness. And I'm gonna use this darker color for under my contour. Use this slow burn color again. So I'm gonna use this color with the same like fluffy Anastasia brush, and I'm gonna put this under my eyes very heavily. It's gonna be pretty smoked out. Kind of wiggle it to like it's kind of like a triangle. I'm gonna get the melt stack, and I'm going to be using the color Raiden and the super orange color to kind of give it more of a pop. A blending brush and just blend out the edges. I'm going to be putting on blush. I'm going to put on MAC's Warm Soul color because it's light right now. And we're going to want to use like a softer tone since this look is so bright. So I'm gonna start highlighting, so I'm going to be using the Becca Poured in Moonstone. I'm going to just put this as my base to my highlighter, and I'm going to put it on my cheeks with my finger. I'm going to use Soft and Gentle from MAC, cause it's my baby. I use this brush that I made because it puts on highlighter pretty warm. I'm going to use the Light Touch from MAC on top of this one. Now we're gonna make some glitter tears. We're gonna cry. I'm gonna be using the MAC Loose Powder in Vanilla. Smoky liner brush. This one is from Sephora. And we're just going to kind of put it right here, really close to the eye, and we're gonna kind of wiggle it down. And then we're gonna use a pink color, also from MAC, and this one is in the color Kitschmas. But as you can see, if you could see them, I don't know, I'm probably like gleaming from the heavens right now. And I'm just gonna put some mascara on and stuff. Use the roller lash because I love it. It's my baby. I'm just gonna use whatever's left over on my mascara wand and just run it through my brows upwards. And then I'm gonna put another mascara on, and this one is the Outrageous Curl from Sephora. It's like in a twisted tube. Okay, so I just put lashes on, and I no name Texas right here, just number 43 and what color they are. I'm just gonna put some bronzer on, and it's the Inglot one. This one is AMC. I like looking bronze. If you ain't bronze, what are you doing? I'm gonna be using OCC Grandma lip liner, Life, and then I'm gonna use the MAC Lady Danger. When you're all done, you're gonna want to spray some Fix Plus on your face so that the glitter doesn't fall down your face. Make sure not to open your eyes so that the eyeshadow doesn't transfer. Alright guys, this is the entire look. I hope you loved it. If you love it, just YouTube doesn't think that love is a good thing yet, so just like it because we like each other. So like me, like me. And if you want to see more of me and more things, just comment down below to let me know what you want to see next. And hope you love my first video. Love you guys. Bye.